What's the most badass thing you've seen someone do? So I was a senior at West Valley High when this happened. Our janitor, Mr. Ray, had been there for like 20 years. Everybody loved the guy. He kept candy in his cart for kids who looked hungry and never bothered anyone. Just quietly did his job mopping floors and fixing broken stuff. This was back in March. Thursday morning, second period. It started raining hard around 9:30, and the whole school felt weird that day. You know that feeling when something's just off? Then the lockdown alarm went off. At first, everyone thought it was another stupid drill. Kids were rolling their eyes and teachers were sighing, but I could see through the hallway window that the cops weren't just doing a practice run. They were actually running toward the building. Turns out some freshman named Kyle had walked into the West Wing carrying something under his jacket. The office ladies saw him on the security cameras and called it in immediately. But here's the thing, nobody knew except Mr. Ray. Kyle wasn't supposed to be in school that day. He'd been suspended 3 days earlier for bringing a knife to class. While everyone else was hiding under desks and locking doors, Mr. Ray was watching the security monitor in his closet. He saw Kyle walking down the empty hallway with what looked like a sawed-off shotgun hidden under his coat. The police were still outside trying to get through the locked doors. So what does this 60-year-old janitor do? He grabs his mop bucket and starts walking straight toward the kid. I know this because my classroom was right next to the main hallway, and I could see everything through the door window. Mr. Ray just slowly pushed his yellow bucket down the hall like it was any other Tuesday. The lights were flickering because they'd cut the power. It was dead silent except for the squeaking of those old wheels. When he turned the corner, Kyle was standing there shaking, 15 years old, pale as a ghost, holding this rusty shotgun in one hand and a backpack full of who knows what in the other. The kid was crying and talking to himself. Mr. Ray didn't yell or try to tackle him or anything dramatic. He just rolled that mop bucket right up between them like it was a shield. "You look scared," he said in his normal, quiet voice. "I get scared too sometimes." Kyle jerked the gun toward him. "Get away from me!" I'm not kidding, but Mr. Ray stayed put. "I've been cleaning these halls for 20 years, seen a lot of scared kids. You want to talk about what's making you scared?" The kid started sobbing, actually sobbing. "Everyone hates me. They call me names every day. Nobody cares if I live or die." Mr. Ray nodded slowly. "That sounds really hard, but shooting people won't make the hurt go away. Trust me, I've cleaned up after violence before. It just makes more hurt." For maybe 30 seconds, nobody moved. You could hear Kyle breathing heavy and Mr. Ray's keys jingling softly on his belt. Then Mr. Ray held out his hand. "How about you give me that gun and we'll figure this out together? No cops, no principals, just you and me." Kyle looked at him for the longest time. Then he dropped the shotgun right into the mop bucket with a loud clank. Mr. Ray carefully wheeled the bucket back to his closet and locked it inside. Then he came back and sat down on the floor next to Kyle until the police got there. Nobody got hurt that day. Not one person. The news people wanted to interview Mr. Ray and call him a hero. The school board wanted to give him some fancy award. He turned down all of it. All he asked for was a small raise and permission to keep more snacks in his cart for kids who needed them. They gave him both. Kyle got help instead of jail time, and last I heard he was doing better.